What's up, YouTube? I know it's been about a month since I uploaded a video. Been making some changes. I switched companies. I found a company that'll get me home a little bit more and pay about the same as what I was making. I got to run a little bit harder than what I was, instead of running a 30-mile run in a day and getting paid $225 for it. I'm pushing pretty much all my 11 hours of drive time to make sure I get the miles to make the pay. But I don't worry about that because I'm not running recaps anymore because I get a 34 every weekend. So, there's options out there depending on what you want. And I just wanted to be home more. Now, I got asked a question. And like I said, I try to answer pretty much every question that gets asked of me, either via a video or just through the chat or the comments on the videos. And the question I got asked is, do I carry on the truck? And how do you find a company that allows you to carry? Well, that's kind of a tricky question. So I'm going to go ahead and say this right now as a disclaimer. Do what you're comfortable with. But I would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. Yes, I carry on the truck. Now, there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. State laws. What are the applicable laws in every state that you're going through? What is your company's policy? Previous company I worked for, there was nothing in the written policy about weapons. Company I drive for now, there is. But once again, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. So, but that goes back to the state law. So, for pretty much all intensive purposes, my EDC is a Glock 19. Glock 19 has a 17-round capacity. 16 plus 1 in the chamber, so 17-round capacity. Now that will run into magazine or high-capacity magazine laws in a lot of states, especially your more, we'll just say your bluer states. So for just that instance, I picked up a 1911 that I carry on the truck. 7-round capacity, so I don't worry about magazine laws. And then basically the only thing I have to worry about is, okay, is it loaded when it's not supposed to be loaded? Is everything separated? Basically out of sight, I say out of sight, out of mind. Don't give them a reason to pull you over and search your truck, and you don't have nothing to worry about. Now, your secure facilities. You end up going to a port. Firearms aren't allowed in a secure facility. On a port is just like going to an airport. So, some places have provisions in place. Like if you go to the port of Galveston, you can check your weapon at the gate. And I've done that numerous times. Some places don't. So you're taking a risk having that object on your truck, knowing what the laws are. So, just basically do what you're comfortable with. I'm not going to say, yes, everybody should carry on a truck, and it doesn't matter what your company's policies are, because that's just bad advice. I'm going to say do what you're comfortable with. And as far as finding a company, you can either ask for a company or a copy of their policies before you hire on, or you can straight up ask the question, hey, can I have a firearm on the truck? A lot of them are going to tell you no. But do what you're comfortable with. I know for damn sure that if somebody decides to get froggy, I will lose my job. But trucking jobs are a dime a dozen. Lives aren't. And for some reason, a lot of these places that you pick up, especially when you start getting into major cities, your industrial districts are pretty fucking sketchy. I've had crackheads come up to me. I've had crackheads come up pulling on door handles while I was in the truck, deciding they're gonna see if the door's unlocked, see if they can come in and get something. So do what you're comfortable with. All right, you got any more questions, hit me up. I know I've been slacking on the videos lately, but there's only so much you can cover about the troops transportation program, especially with all the pandemic shit going on. But if you got any questions about trucking and finding companies, or just advice on for new truckers, hit me up. I'll try to create more content. I'm gonna try to get some of the home content done too, because now that I get a little bit more home time, it's not just gonna be a lot of me just sitting in the cab of the truck. I can get home and do some stuff. Maybe we'll do some fishing. Maybe we'll do some hunting. Go shoot some pigs. Just some good old boy stuff. But anyway, I will holler at y'all later. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And as always, attack life. Never apologize.